Hey guys, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another video onto the channel today. Um, now there's a video talking about Ninjago. They're not exactly Ninjago YouTubers, but they did talk about Ninjago in one of their videos, and oh my god, they're getting so much hate from it. Oh my. The comments is just nothing but hate. To be fair, I did have a hateful comment on myself, and I feel like I need to delete that. Um, but this video is made by YouTubers Just Stop and LS Mark, called Lego Ninjago's Kinda Dumb. Now, I want to address this video to see what their points are and why they think it's dumb, and why this video I think is pretty freaking bad, and what the main problem is with this video. So the first point that they make, or one of the points that they make, is that Ninjago is just nothing but a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles clone. If they really watched the entire series, and I will go into that later, if they truly watched the series, they would know that it's way more than just a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles clone. And heck, they didn't even compare the right turtles so even if they were trying to make a point, they completely failed with this one. They said Kai was Leonardo, Cole was Raphael, and Jay was Donatello, and Zane. So basically, this is a common misconception that a lot of Ninjago fans have. Kai was never a leader. I will talk about this in a future video. I will talk about why Kai was never really a leader in a future. So he was more of a Raphael in my eyes, as he was like a Raphael, as he's the hot head. Cole was more the leader, so Cole should be Leonardo. Jay is obviously Michelangelo if you're comparing that to, and Zane's Donatello. But to be fair, the only things that connect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Ninjago is that they're ninja. That's just saying. That's literally the only saving grace in their entire point. So this point is not that great, and if they truly watch a series, they need to refute this. Their next point was that it's too edgy, or it's too serious, pretty much. Basically, what makes this point even more laughable is that they choose one of the more comical seasons as too edgy. Now, if they reviewed something like season 8 or season 5, for example, then maybe there would be some sort of point. But they didn't even review the proper season to, confirm their point. Season 1 is one of the more comical seasons of the series. So this point really just doesn't have a leg to stand on. In a sense, that other point did not really have a leg to stand on either. And it makes practically no sense. As we'll get into later, that they really only watched 2 of the 12 seasons, only 6 of the series. The third point they made is that there is a weird time skip between seasons 1 and 11. And this one made a lot of people mad, and especially me personally. Did they not watch seasons 2 to 10? I mean, to be fair, in the video they said they skipped 9 seasons, but when you're talking about a show that has continuity, you can't do that. You can't just skip a season, because obviously you're going to miss stuff. Now, if it was like a series like SpongeBob SquarePants, you could obviously do that, as it practically changes nothing. But you can't do that in a sense with Ninjago. You just can't skip an episode, pretty much. Otherwise, there's going to be that one thing you miss, and they missed a lot. The reason why Lloyd's grown up is because in season 2, he got hit by some old tea. What was it? I forgot what it was called, but it made him older. The reason Nia's a ninja now is because in season 5, she had to become the master of water in order to stop the Ghost Army. And the reason Pixel is now a main member of the team is that she became a main member of the team as Samurai X, or the new Samurai X. So the fact that they didn't even review 9 whole seasons plus a Halloween special is just straight up appalling. It's not like, it feels like they don't even care that they are trying to make a huge point. If they wanted to make a point, why watch only 2 of the 12 seasons? So I'm trying not to rage in this video because I raged on Twitter and I paid the price for it. So yeah. Another thing that they talked about is how Zane's powers are kind of weird. They're basically saying this one is the one they actually have good. This one is the only real good one. Is that if Zane controls ice, he should control water as well. I mean, to be fair, he should. Because that's how science works. And in that same context, Nia should control ice as well as water. So it would have like a dual element system or something. But yeah, this one is the only real point that they actually kind of got right. Or at least one of the only ones. But as we kind of still don't know why it's just water, and then basically what I could say is Ninjago views water and ice as 2 separate elements. That's really what it comes down to. They just view them as 2 separate elements. And it's not because that they don't care about science. Yeah, they obviously do. But in their world, in that world, water and ice are 2 separate elements. This other point that they made, this is the other main point that they had, and that is Lloyd goes to the good side too fast. And they admit that Lloyd was never evil to begin with, that he was just a kid following in his father's footsteps, so he was never truly evil to begin with. And this was one of their other stronger ones, is that he was never evil to begin with, and in a way, yeah, he kind of does go to the good side a bit too fast. But other than the other one and Zane's powers, the rest of the video was not that great. I'm just saying. So my final analysis of this video is that it's very bad. It's poorly done, poorly researched, and that it's pretty much just there to make fun of the community and just to make fun of the show as a soulless cash grab, which it's clearly not. If they had done their time and just searched up every little detail, every little nick and cranny, then they would see that it's not a soulless cash grab. My issue is not that it's their opinion. That's their own opinion. I can't change that. That's not the issue. The issue is that they didn't do the proper research in order to make a thorough review. And it just really seems they're making a review just to piss people off and for the sake of satire. Which begs the question, why make a review just for the sake of satire? You don't. You review something for the sake of reviewing it, not for the sake of satire. If you review something for the sake of satire, you are not taking it seriously, and you shouldn't even be called a reviewer to begin with. So, overall, that video is terrible, and hopefully they'll issue a response video. And maybe, just maybe, apologize to the community or apologize to the people that work on the show because they practically insulted them. They practically insulted everyone who's worked on the show. The Hakemans, Brady Shute, the voice actors, the Fold. They practically insulted everybody. And they should also give a apology to the fans because it's their fault that they didn't do a proper job with their analysis. And if that's the point of their video, just for a satirical thing, then they clearly got a message, but the wrong type of message. So, What do I want him to do? I want them to take down the original video, take it down, remove it from YouTube, issue an apology video, and then maybe after that, try it again. Try and review the entire series again. And if they still don't like it, then it's okay. Then we'll let bygones be bygones. But until then, I am not forgiving them. I'm not forgiving them. Even I know it's their opinion, but that's what I said, that's not the problem. The problem is that they didn't research it enough to the point where even if it was for the sake of satire, it wasn't at that point yet. So basically, what do you guys think about Just Stop and LS Mark's video? Is it good? Is it bad? And just looking at the comment section is entirely full of hate. And I think it doesn't have like a very good like to dislike ratio. I think it has like 50% likes, 50% dislikes, and those 50% dislikes came from pissed off Ninjago members, including myself. But now, this is not to hate on them. I think they might be good. They could be good people, but they just haven't earned my respect as of late because of that video. But hopefully, if we get to talk, he does have a Just Stop does have a Discord server. Hopefully, if he actually does talk to me, then hopefully we can actually make up, and actually we could actually be friends. But until then, he hasn't earned my respect, and hopefully, he and LS Mark will do something about it, and hopefully calm it down, calm the flames a little bit. But anyway, what do you guys think about their video? Is it good? Is it a good review? Is it a terrible review? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and clicking on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see you folks in the next video. Bye bye!